Nice parties you GA boys get invited to.
Come on, Mac. You know why we're here.
Well, what I can't understand is what a senator is coming here for.
To get votes. And in charge out to see that nobody steps on his toes. So, stay out of the punch bowl, huh?
Baby, we adjourned just to come to your party.
Oh, Davy, Senator, I'll see you all inside. Officer, come inside with me, quick. One of you.
Well, lady, we've both been assigned to the door to handle the traffic.
But this is an emergency. Please, something terrible may happen.
Now, look, if this is another publicity stunt...
No, it's my husband. They're going to kill my husband. Please, you've got to keep them away from my husband.
Oh, okay. Where is he?
Inside here, quick.
Excuse me.
Mac, what's going on?
We got trouble. This model who runs this joint claims somebody's trying to cool her husband.
Where is she?
Well, I just lost her.
Well, let's find her. Excuse me.
Sister, baby. Miss, where's your husband? Lady.
Wait a minute.
All right, everybody, let's all head back into the stockroom, please. Let's get this thing over with as quickly as possible.
Going to be searched?
Well, that's up to homicide, lady. They have female detectives. In the back, please.
Officer, if possible, I'd like to cooperate privately.
Well, I'm sorry, Senator, but that's up to Lieutenant Hogg of the DA's office. He's in charge here, and he'll have to answer that.
When can I talk to him?
Well, just wait a minute, sir. Everybody else, please, in the back.
You get yourself an office around here, you got it made.
All right, girls, come on, let's snap it up, please. Come on. That's it.
Please don't make me stay here with all these people. I'm scared. I need police protection. Let the police take me home.
What gives you the idea that you're in danger?
It's the scene. It's the whole scene. You see, I'm Belinda.
Yeah, he said that.
Well, that's my made-up name for publicity, but mostly I'm known as Baby Sister Baby. I'm supposed to be the new #1 model, just like she was. I'm getting the big build-up, just like she did. Ask anybody. Well, don't you dig? I'm next. I'm going to be next.
What gives you that idea?
The way people hate us.
What people?
People who can't make the scene. Old, draggy squares.
Oh, those people.
There's nobody meaner than cats who can't swing. I get letters sometimes. You wouldn't believe the things they say.
Oh, sure we do. We've had dealings with psychopaths before. No, you just dry your eyes. No, this isn't that kind of a crime. This is a logically motivated murder.
What makes you so sure?
A threat Sister Baby got concerning her husband.
Her husband? Oh, you're putting me on.
No, I'm not putting you on when a killer's loose.
Sister Baby wasn't married. She didn't have a husband.
Look, I don't care what Sister Baby told the cop. She was single. If she'd been married, I'd known about it.
Just exactly what was your relationship to Sister Baby?
Strictly business. I was her press agent.
Well, you're pretty worked up for somebody who didn't care about her personally, aren't you?
Who says I didn't care? She was a perfect client. She was married to her career. That's what was so beautiful. And now with this chain boutique deal about to break, she was really ready to cash in.
I didn't care, huh? Well, where am I going to find another one like her?
I don't know, Bennington. Well, who was the man in Sister Baby's life? Who was the man closest to her?
Sister Baby was queen of the scene. A lot of men wanted to get close to her. Probably how she got herself killed. She played them like fish.
You were one of the fish, huh?
Never. Sister Baby and I were too much alike. Success turned us on, not romance. And frankly, when I do relax, I like them really, really young.
Like Glenda's age, huh?
You're getting warmer.
Bennington described you as Sister Baby's boyfriend.
Press agent strain. I was just the right boy at the right time for her, professionally. I designed all of these for her, on her. That's when the name Wolfie Sands really started making it in mod fashions. When Sister Baby became my model.
You know anybody that want to get rid of her?
Anybody. But like that's the name of the game. Kill City.
2 minutes before Sister Baby was shot, she went to a police officer for help. For somebody she apparently cared about. Now, how do you explain that?
Publicity stuff. That's the way she was. I know. You see, I was hip to Sister Baby from the very beginning.
When was the beginning?
Oh, about 2 years ago. Whenever Peter Moreland found her. The pop artist. Ask him. He's the one who brought Sister Baby into my life. Dreamed up the Mad on Mad boutique. Even got the backing.
And Moreland's the one that made all this success happen, huh?
Moreland makes everything happen.
Where did Sister Baby come from?
She fell out of the sky that day. The day of my first opening in a 57th Street gallery. And there was this creature out of a Georgia sky. Talking that long ago cracker talk of my Georgia childhood.
Talking what?
Her hair fell in a great tangle to her waist. She was barefoot.
She was barefoot on 57th Street?
She walked into my new gallery barefoot and kissed me and kissed my painting called Salads. Do you know Salads?
No, I work nights. I don't get out much.
Doesn't matter. I grabbed hold of her and I said, whatever you are, you were. I said, the only reality is now. I said, the only place is in, and I'm going there and you're coming with me. I said, hold on tight and never let go of Moreland. Alas, she has disobeyed me. Well, you're not what's happening anymore, baby.
Does that mean you don't like her anymore, or that you wanted to marry her?
I just told you. The only reality is now. A moment is not marriage. Marriage is not reality. Yeah. I don't think you're getting my message, Mr. Hawk. Could we continue this tomorrow? I feel a bit ill.
Yeah. I don't know what this guy is on, but, anyway, that model didn't have a southern accent. I mean, not if that was Riley and me, I swear.
Well, check with Riley again, huh?
Yeah.
Moreland, I just got one more question. Why would a well-known pop artist like yourself go in the boutique business? Was it for money?
Mad on Mad was a happening. You cannot explain a happening.
Well, if the chain boutique business makes millions, that isn't exactly a happening, is it?
Well, now, you best speak to Miss Madge. That's the lady from the dress firm that's back in this affair. Miss Madge is the only one that rightly knows how many millions we were to receive for my little brainchild. You best ask her.
Not a penny. My firm has merely been creatively inspired by this boutique, but we're calling our chain by a different name. Mad on Main Street. Legally, of course, that means new and separate corporation. We have no financial obligation to Mad on Mad.
And why give the party here at Mad on Mad? Why the publicity tie-up?
Good promotion. It was their designer's idea, Wolfie Sands. It is just possible that we may have a place for Wolfie in the new setup.
So Wolfie conned his partners out of this place for the party and also got the special guest list.
Well, after all, Sister Baby and Moreland are in. That guarantees press coverage.
Well, then why cut them out? Why cut Sister Baby and Moreland out and cut Wolfie Sands in?
Lieutenant Hawk, Wolfie Sands is a genuine talent. Moreland doesn't even belong in fashion.
I thought Moreland was supposed to be the idea man.
We have our own ideas. We hardly need way-out pop artists.
Well, you need models, don't you? Isn't Sister Baby, or rather wasn't Sister Baby, the #1 model in New York?
Oh, not anymore, except to a press agent. She was over-photographed, overexposed, and 26.
She's practically an old lady.
It's a very young scene, Lieutenant Hawk. We feel it's time to develop younger models.
Like Belinda?
I beg your pardon?
I said like Belinda.
Yes.
Wolfie Sand seems very fond of Belinda.
Well, why should she? She's 19, a natural for the clothes, with a real flair for publicity.
Right now, she's worried that real flair for publicity may get her killed.
Afraid, Belinda? The only thing Belinda's afraid of is not getting on the front page with Sister Baby tomorrow.
All right, thank you. I'll be in touch. All right, Ben, what's the verdict on Sister Baby's southern drawl?
I think she did talk
Well, I still say she didn't.
Well, that's swell. Batting 1,000. I'll call back later to see if homicide's turned up a murder weapon.
You going down to headquarters?
No, I'm going over to Sister Baby's pad.
Police headquarters.
This is Hawk DA squad. Put me through the car, 457.
Right.
Mac? Hawk. Listen, when those homicide boards were checking everybody at that party for the murder weapons, did anybody bother to check the cameras?
Check the cameras? Oh, with all the press that was coming and going there?
Yeah, that's what I figured. Well, it's too late now anyway. I'll give you odds that when that girl was shot, the gun was inside a camera. She was smiling for the birdie when she got it.
Move over, Bacon. There's something leaner. Tasty sizzling.
Whoa, sis, what's the matter with my bacon?
Here's what's the matter. F-A-T, fat. Sizzline's 50% leaner than bacon. It's all real meat without all the fat. Mmm, delicious.
Move over, bacon. There's something leaner.
Sizzling breakfast strips from Swift.
So why sizzle fat? Sizzle lean.
We're Beatrice.
To fully understand how Goodyear Eagle high-performance tires alter the driving experience, we urge you to read the Special Operator's Manual before you drive. The information it contains may contribute significantly to the performance of the properly equipped car. Goodyear Eagles. The tires engineered for cars with the proper qualifications.
Make white bread delicious enough to call home pride. Nature's best ingredients aren't enough. The rich golden crusts aren't enough. The tantalizing aroma isn't enough. To make this white bread home pride takes real creamery butter. Home pride splits each loaf, then pours on real creamery butter just before baking. One taste and you know this is no ordinary white bread. Home pride buttertop white or wheat. Nature's best ingredients baked better with butter.
And now try delicious new Home Pride 7-grain, too.
Hawk will return after these messages.
In 1925, MIC, the GM insurance...
love's supposed to be. I kinda wish he loved me too, but I know our days are through. Guess there's nothing left to do but cry.
What's that supposed to be?
I told him to bring whatever you like to drink.
The boss says that's what she likes to drink, black coffee.
Kiss the boss for me. Thanks anyway, love. All right. You're not a fan, so what are you?
I'm an Indian scout. And I am a fan. I have been for a long time.
Thank you. John Hawk. You really an Indian?
Uh-huh.
Well, what's a nice Indian like you scouting in a place like this?
Oh, talent. And some facts. You know a girl named Mary Ellen Wilkins?
I knew her.
She used to give your apartment as her address.
I'm afraid you're big chief behind the times. Miss Mary Ellen Wilkins has been called sisterbaby for 2 years. And you can read about her in any newspaper.
Yes, I know. That's not the kind of information I want. You see, I want to know who's the man in her life. Somebody special. Back in the days when you knew her.
Those days didn't last very long. I don't remember somebody special. Oh, there was a hometown boyfriend who used to telephone her a lot when she first moved in, but I never saw him.
Remember his name?
Mm-mm. Anyway, love, you can be sure she dumped him the same way she did everybody else. She marched out of my pad one day right up to 57th Street, and that was it. Last I ever saw her. She never even picked up the rest of her things.
What things?
All I know about her now is what I read in the mucky press. I missed that scene, you know, love. 5 years too late.
I don't know. You've got your own scene now.
But I'm 30. Do you know how old 30 is these days?
Well, I'm beginning to find out.
You might as well be dead. Or, drunk. Same difference.
Not quite. You see, Mary Ellen Wilkins is dead.
You're putting me on.
No, I'm not. She got a bullet hole put in her. About 2 hours ago.
Oh, my God.
Now, what about those things? Where are they?
In the suitcase, she left that, too. Poor daft bird. Who'd want to shoot her?
I don't know. That's what I want to find out. Maybe that hometown boy will help me find out. This address book led me to you. Maybe those things can lead me to him. And when can I have it? Tonight?
Tonight? I can't. I'm sorry. I could let you have him sometime tomorrow.
All right. I'll be by the first thing in the morning.
The morning? Hey, do you want to kill me, too? I work nights.
So do I. All right, I'll compromise with you. I'll be by at noon.
All right.
You will be there, won't you? You won't run out of me.
Of course I'll be there. What do you take me for?
I take you for a singer who's a lot better than a job.
Thank you for that. Hey, come back, will you, Indian?
You bet.
Without the badge?
Without the badge.
John Hawk. Master detective. Big fixer. Snow artist.
How'd you get my address?
the way I found out your name? Con somebody at headquarters. You promised me protection.
Didn't the police guard take you home?
And left me in a brownstone walk-up with nothing but an emergency number to call.
Well, I can't assign a policeman to every model that was at the party.
I'm not every model. I'm the next sister baby. I told you.
Yeah, I remember.
You gonna leave me out here like this?
Yep. Close the door.
You think I'm faking? Look at me. I'm uptight, scared for my life.
The only thing you got to be scared about is that you don't grow up like that jet-set group you run around with.
Oh, no. This is the end. Here I am freaking out, and this cop stands around and gives me a Dutch uncle lecture.
If I was your uncle, I'd give you a lot more than a lecture.
Oh, I've heard that square song. Save it, forget it, give it back to the Indian.
Not this Indian.
Look, it's my life, Charlie, and it proves me just like it is. All I want from you is to let me live it, at least till I'm 30.
All I want you to do is go home. Get some sleep.
I won't go. I'll scream. You'll have to carry me.
Well, I'm too tired to do that. But I'll call headquarters, and they'll send a car over for you. And I'll take you home.
Wait a minute. Please. There's a reason. I didn't tell you before. I didn't dare, but I know something.
All right. Go on, tell me.
I overheard a conversation in one of the fitting rooms upstairs. Just before Sister Baby. I'm so scared. What's going to happen to me?
Nothing's going to happen to you if you start telling me the truth for a change.
I have to trust somebody.
Well, it's better that you trust me than that group of swingers that you run around with. What did you overhear?
Moreland.
How'd you know it was Moreland?
Because of his southern accent. He isn't hawked to some kind of loan shark, but for real. Because he said that if he didn't come up with the money tonight, that someone was going to get hurt, and he didn't care how he got the money. I remember Moreland's exact words about that. He said, if I don't pay up tonight, they'll go after him right here. All I have to do is say the word.
You mention any names?
No. Because then the girl flipped out and started crying and carrying on and stuff and saying, oh, Moreland, please don't. I'm begging you not to. But he was already running down the stairs.
What girl?
The girl Moreland was talking to in the next fitting room. I couldn't see either of them. Oh, I hope nobody saw me. I stayed put till I heard her follow him down.
You think the girl was, Sister Baby?
I don't know. See, that's what had me so bugged and scared, because I thought it was at first. But then it couldn't have been. It just couldn't.
Why not?
No southern accent.
Does anybody else in your group know about this?
Mm.
Well, you keep it that way, then. You can stay here until you feel safe.
Where are you going?
Warren's loft. He may still have that debt on his mind.
Oh, he won't have anything on his mind, not after tonight. He'll be on a big trip. That's his groove. Acid, goofballs, anything.
He's got to come down to Earth sometime. When he does, I'll be there.
That could be hours. What am I going to do?
Well, why don't you try sleeping?
I can't.
Why not? You got something on your mind? Have you been holding out on me?
No.
Here's the key to the apartment, in case you go out.
Hey, you know something?
What?
You're pretty groovy to tell things, too.
You know what?
What?
You're kind of groovy, too. Dogger, they got Moreland. I found him lying there just like you did.
Save your breath, Bennington. Picture's worth 1,000 words.
What are you talking about?
Here, I'll show you. Looks like Moreland was expecting you. You walked right in on it. Now, about your story.
All right, turn it off. I'll tell you everything. It was all Moreland's own fault. Mad on mad, made nothing but money ever since the day we opened. All he had to do was keep his hands off the working capital for a year. Not Moreland.
What happened? Did he go on a spending kick?
Every kind of kick. You name it, he's on it. And they all cost money.
So when Moreland had to balance the books for Miss Madge, he loaned him the money, right?
Right.
At loan shark rates, of course.
Business is business.
Yeah.
I wanted that deal to come through from my client for Sister Baby. And Moreland was supposed to pay me back with an advance from Madge at the party. But before I could collect, Sister Baby got knocked off.
You're real choked up about that, aren't you, Bennington?
Yeah, I am. Later, I went over by the loft to get my money. And when he told me he still didn't have it, I hit him. I went ape and I hit him. But you don't know the lying excuse he gave me.
Sure I do. Everybody does. Moreland was double-crossed out of the deal. And it wasn't a lie. Even Sister Baby knew it.
Oh, no. She would have told me.
Unless she was in on it. Unless she was Wolfie Sand's silent partner. And I was setting you and Moreland up all the time.
Nobody sets me up.
That's right, because you're too smart, aren't you? You're way too smart for that. Maybe that's why Sister Baby's dead right now.
Oh, no. You're not setting me up with any motive. I never knew from any double cross before that murder. You got it all right there, just like I said it.
You said a lot of things. You said a lot of things up at the loft, too, didn't you?
This is a straight story. I swear, my right hand on my mother's memory.
Well, business is business. Book him. You just seen an arrest with holding evidence on a murder charge.
Oh, wait a minute. Look, come on.
Frank, pick up Moreland for questioning. See if you can find a birth certificate on Mary Ellen Wilkins. State of Georgia doesn't have it. Try Ohio. Why Ohio? So that's where Wolfie Sand's from.
Hey, you look real cute for the day shift, Dad.
Yeah, I feel real cute, Red. You want to do me a favor?
Anything, Dad? Anything?
You know a singer named Jane Blaine?
Lady Jane, the Limey Bird. Sure. Great voice. Till she drowned it.
Yeah. Go by her apartment tomorrow at noon and pick up a suitcase. Belongs to Sister Baby, then bring it over to my place, huh?
Will do, Dad. Worry not. Go on home, rest your poor, tired bones.
What's the matter with kids today? Do you have to make everybody feel so old?
The shoe fits.
Anybody home? Linda.
Oh, thank goodness. I couldn't call before, and I thought you might be worried.
Well, I was just at the nail-biting stage.
How did it go with Moreland?
Oh, lovely. Just lovely. It was a wonderful tip. Listen, just forget about it. Just forget about everything you knew about him. Where are you, at home?
Well, no, that's why I'm calling. I just wanted you to know that I'm in a safe place.
What's your idea of a safe place? Moreland's loft?
Oh, come on. I slipped out last night, but not that far. Made me feel a lot better last night, but I just couldn't make it alone in your apartment, you know. I called up a friend, and he said I could come over. Anyway, it's this groovy apartment in this top security building in Beekman Place. Oh, I better give you the number. It's, Plaza 63301. Only, if you need to call me, ring once, hang up, and dial again.
Yeah, I know, and ask for Joe.
No. I'll answer. It's a signal. want me picking up his phone because he's got this sort of jealous woman trouble. Anyway, he's one of those swingers that you were putting down. But I can't tell you his name because I promised... Hey. John Hawk. Why don't you say something? This fella isn't my type if you're thinking something like that, so don't bother to put on the big freeze. You know what I think? I think you get kind of jealous yourself on your own time. John Hawk! Hello?
Oh, hello yourself. Is this Wolf Signs resident? Is this Plaza 36699?
Who do you wish to speak to?
I wish to speak to the man who lives here, sweetie. Tell him this is Lady Jane Blaine. I'm the famous singer. Tell Mr. Sands he'll be sorry if he doesn't come to the phone.
Well, he's gone to work. I mean, there's no Wolf Sands here. I mean, you got the wrong number. Cut it! Split! Go away!
Where have you been?
Out to grab a sandwich. What a morning.
I've been trying to find you since 10 o'clock this morning. No answer at your apartment? No answer here?
I came in at 9. I had to do everything by myself. Stall reporters, customers, trying to get somebody in to clean up. Finally, I just let the phones ring.
But why didn't you call me? I'd have sent help over from the office.
We agreed to cool the phone bit last night, remember?
Not business calls. For heaven's sake, Wolfie, I would have grabbed at an excuse like that to call you. Couldn't you guess how much I wanted to talk to you?
Frankly, Madge, I was a little upset.
Oh, really? Because of Sister Baby?
You can't still be jealous.
Of course I'm not jealous. I'm deeply sympathetic. I know what a tragedy it is. How can you possibly go on without her?
I'll make out.
I'll bet you will. Who is this time? Belinda? Is that where you've been?
Careful, sweetheart. We're not married yet.
That's right, darling. In fact, we're not even in business yet. And we may never be. Those Mad on Main Street contracts aren't signed, remember?
What does that mean?
It means that the stockholders on my board have been at me all morning. They don't want this Sister Baby scandal hanging over our company. We're a respected dress house, not a sideshow.
Are they killing our deal? Yes or no?
The answer is maybe. I finally persuaded them to let me consult with you first, if I could find you.
Well, here I am, baby. Consult away.
Oh, no, Wolfie. You're too upset. You've had too tough a morning.
Oh, come on. Don't give me that. What do you think I'm made of, anyway? You think I like pretending you're boss lady? Huh? All I really want is to take you in my arms. Kiss you. Show you who's really boss.
Hang on, Red. All right.
You know what time it is?
Yeah, I know what time it is. What happened to you?
Complications. A lot of them. Lady Jane Blaine couldn't quite make that date at noon.
Drunk?
She's been drinking, all right. There's an empty bottle beside the body.
What body?
Found her lying on the bathroom floor. She'd cut her wrist.
Is that a note?
With that bottle, who needs a note? Alcoholic suicide, open and shut. Yeah, it shook me, too. You know, I must have every record she ever made. She was really fantastic.
Yeah, I know. What about Sister Baby's suitcase? You get that?
Full of junk jewelry, cheap size 8s. Found this, though. About 6 pages of kid pictures. Beach picnics, Sister Baby as a brunette, stuff like that.
There's a picture missing. Where is it?
Us on the big day, 1960. Yeah, I saw it, so.
So where is it? Did you find this with the suitcase?
No, that wasn't with the suitcase. She had that under her bed.
That's why she was stalling with me. She knew where this was all the time.
I figured she just forgot it. It boozes memory.
No, she was sober at the club. She saw somebody in this picture, and she took it out. She recognized somebody. And she was peddling it.
Blackmail?
You bet. Maybe murder. Your open and shut suicide is a frame. She drank that booze all right, but somebody else cut her wrist.
The autopsy will just show that she bled to death. How are you going to prove it?
I don't know. Why didn't you call me about that?
I tried to call you. Your line was busy. I had to go back to headquarters. They picked someone else up, Dad. Moreland.
You all know Benetton was capable of violence. Sister Baby was my partner. That gave him a motive to go after her. That's how loan sharks operate. Benetton is your prime suspect, not me.
There's only one thing the matter with that theory. See, Bennington was in jail when Jane Blaine was killed, and you weren't.
What? Who was killed?
Come on, man. You know Lady Jane. You make the jazz scene. Now, what did you do with that photograph?
What's this? What photograph?
The photograph of Sister Baby and Wolfie Sands when they were married in 1960.
But that's impossible. They didn't even know each other then. I introduced them in 1964.
You thought you introduced him in 1964. I have a report here from the police department, Toledo, Ohio. It says an infant child bearing the name tag Mary Allen, parents unknown, was abandoned April 1st, 1940 at St. Mary's Juvenile Center and farmed out 10 years later to a local foster family named Wilkins. And you know who else was from that Toledo orphanage? Wolfie Sands. In fact, they went to high school together. Now, how's that set with you, pal?
What's that got to do with me now? I never knew it. Never even suspected.
Never even once.
Now, wait. I don't have to listen to any more accusations.
What accusations? He's just guessing.
That's right, we're just guessing. Like, when is the first time you spotted the real Sister Baby?
What do you mean?
I mean, was it when she dropped the southern accent up in the fitting room?
I want to call my lawyer.
All right, pal, you call your lawyer. You tell him I got a witness that overheard you. You tell him I know why Sister Baby panicked, because you threatened Wolfie Sands.
She ran to the cops, so you stopped her.
No.
Yeah. You figured the loan shark would take the fall, and you shot Sister Baby.
And what did I do with the gun? Swallow it? Dissolve it in lysergic acid?
No, the gun is in a camera. And I figure if I search your loft, I'll find it.
Great way to murder a model in front of witnesses. Smile, baby.
Is that what happened?
You know that's what happened. Now, you want to call your lawyer?
I don't need no lawyer. Poor square fuzz. I couldn't have done it. I never take pictures.
You never take pictures. And what about the pop art movies and the film of you and Benetton?
I just put the camera on the tripod and let it go. The picture takes itself. That's my message in photographic art. I am a destroyer of the myth of pictures. And every hippie knows it. If I had raised that unhuman lens to my eye and clicked that shutter for the first time, I'd have stopped the party. Could have been anybody else, brother baby. But not Moreland.
Linda, I just wanted to let you know the next sound you hear will be Wolfie's key in the door. Old Madge sprung me.
Oh, and bring the newspapers. I've been hanging by my thumbs to see if I'm in any of the stories.
Well, I'll give you a hint. All the news is good. Every last item.
Well, of course, Wolfie Sands is an expert photographer. The lens has become the new eye for fashion. Everyone uses cameras. I do myself.
Yeah. Did you know that if Sister Baby was still alive, she could have forced Wolfie into cutting her in on your deal?
Wolfie promises lots of things, but he's not in the habit of paying off discarded girls or anyone else if he doesn't have to.
Well, he had to. You see, he was married to Sister Baby.
That's a lie. That can't be true.
What makes you so sure?
You're bluffing. How dare you come here to bluff me? I haven't done anything.
You conned me last night, lady. And you're all hung up on Wolfie Sands, and it's showing.
Yeah, I have a right to my private feelings. That's not a crime.
It is a crime if it makes you withhold information regarding a murder.
This has nothing to do with the murder. It's because of my business. With stockholders. I've been pushing the deal too hard. Don't you see, we had to wait until Wolfie was established. Then we could be together. Openly. Properly. He wants to marry me.
Oh? Well, how'd you swing that? No wedding ring, no contract?
It wasn't that way. I swear. He had it all planned.
Yeah, he had it all planned, like Sister Baby's murder. Now, where is he? Where is he?
He went home. Beekman Place. His apartment.
Yoo-hoo! Microwave up.
Jane Blaine, a suicide. That's the girl who called here this morning.
What did you say?
Oh, I've done the worst thing. Oh, Wolfie, it's really worse. I answered your phone this morning because I thought it was... Well, I forgot about the signal, and it was this Jane Blaine. Well, I got really scared. I thought that she was this jealous woman that was bugging you, so I brushed her. I lied. I told her that she had the wrong number. Oh, Wolfie, you don't suppose that she was calling you for help like some suicides do? I mean, she didn't phone you this morning at the boutique, did she?
I don't know anybody named Jane, whatever her name is. So relax. It really was the wrong number.
No, it wasn't. She asked for you by name. She knew you all right, Wolfie.
I don't know what you're talking about, sweetheart.
Wait a minute. Here's how she knows you. She's a friend of Sister Baby's. Listen. Miss Blaine's former roommate, the nationally known model Sister Baby, also met a violent end when she was mysteriously shot to death at a party in a boutique only a few hours before Lady Jane's suicide. Do you suppose there could be any connection? Do you think we ought to tell the police about the phone call? Wolfie!
This is Hawk. Alert homicide, 12th precinct, and pick up one Wolfie Sands for murder.
Beekman Place. Right. Use the siren.
Right.
Why now? I haven't had my hair done.
Man on Main Street with a stick. We want the casual look.
But look at this dress, Wolfie. It hasn't been pressed since the party.
Those contracts are being signed right this minute. We got to be ready with the promotion opener. You want to be the #1 model, don't you? Well, here's your chance.
Where's Wolfie Sands' apartment? Mr. Sands went that way with a young girl, sir. You have a camera with him? Yes, sir.
Okay, now get up on the railing.
Hope I don't lose my balance.
Well, hang on with one hand. Now look towards the river.
I don't want to fall off.
Keep the pose. You know better than that.
I hope I don't fall.
You're not going to fall. All right. All right, now go through your routine. You know, party girl, out for laughs, night cruise, you anything goes. Come on. Come on. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Swim, Caddy. Stick around, Mac. Take care of things, huh? I'm gonna call in.
It was Wolfie. All the time it was Wolfie. Why did he do it?
Well, he wanted to move up. That's why he killed Sister Baby. That's why he killed Lady Jane, and that's why he would have killed you. He was a real lady killer.
Oh, Sister Baby. She got all this rap for chasing money and publicity, and all she really wanted was Wolfie. Pose like a party girl, he said. Laugh. Life grooves you.
All right, forget it. You're safe now. Come on.
What am I going to do now? What's my theme?
Well, nobody can tell you that, but maybe as soon as you grow up a little bit, you'll find your scene. You might even settle down and marry a nice all-American boy.
I know an American Indian who's sort of nice.
Well, believe it or not, Belinda, baby, you're too young.